everybody. It's When I Feel Like an O'Clock. I'm Pearl of Wisdom, and you're listening to the Pearl of Wisdom Show. How's it going, Hockey News Reports? Are we going to be taking count? It counts today. Okay, you got it figured out? Because I wanted to talk to you. You know how to do this? Because I didn't know if we needed to talk over the weekend or something. I didn't get a hold of you. But we only have 5 games, so it'd be a good time to give it a shot. But we're going to do our preseason today. Kyle, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the stream, as they like to say. Yeah, we're going to let the stragglers roll in here and try to get as many people in here as we can. Awesome, Kyle. So here's a cool thing you should probably know. Next week, when is this? You think I would have figured this out. NHL trade deadline. April 22nd, which is what? That is April 12th, next Monday. I get to miss the meeting for, hey CL, how you doing? Next Monday, I will not be doing this show. Next Monday, you are all going to be going over to Off the Wall, John, the GOAT. And we are going to be doing a trade deadline special all day. Yes, sir. And by the way, we got sponsorship back in again. So we will be doing our break for our sponsor today. With that in mind, if you know anybody that likes to have thousands of people see their product, let them know. Tell them to get a hold of us at steelflyers.com, www.steelflyers.com, and we'll converse with them on getting their product on our website, in the streams, and all of that kind of stuff. So, CL is in the house. So it's going to count today. Now, Hockey HNR, how are we going to tabulate these points? Are you doing it from there? You're going to write them down for me or what? Because I have a hard enough time, honestly, just writing down who picked what. So I could do it afterwards, but I kind of wanted to talk to you about it. So, but we'll tabulate it out now, and then here's my number. I don't care if other people know my number. I don't care. Message me, and we'll discuss what we're going to do about that. Yeah, apparently it's not it's the spreadsheet is, Steele says it's not that difficult thing to do or whatever, but I think it is. And I think Hockey News Report's doing this is absolutely awesome. It's freaking amazing that he's willing to do this, for this to grow and become better. Because it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun getting bragging rights for all of this stuff. So anyways, yeah, trade deadline day next Monday. Remember that. Write that down in your journals so you never don't forget it. Next Monday, you go over to Off the Wall Hockey. John and I are going to be on from 8 o'clock Mountain Time, 10 o'clock Eastern. I'll be on all the way up until 2:30 in the afternoon, maybe even 3. I'll be on the whole time. And we're going to be doing trade deadline extravaganza. We're going to start looking at our picks about in about 2:15 because we only have 5 picks for tonight. So I want to get as many people in here as possible so they can see. Yeah, did everybody have a great Easter? It was good. I had a good Easter. It's been fairly quiet as far as news is concerned. Well, except for that whole Vancouver Canucks, 20 people have COVID or are at least in COVID protocol. That's cray cray. I wonder, how does that happen? Don't they have like everybody in the land watching them all the time? Like, I thought that how do you come in contact with people? I didn't think that they had that, and they were getting tested like constantly all the time. So I guess, I mean, they must be able to go out and do things like everybody else does. So I don't know. The Florida Panthers extend Mason Marchment. Have you been watching Mason Marchment? Uh, but they gave him, the deal is worth 800K. So they gave him a 1 year $800,000 contract. I'd say that's a steal. I don't know if you guys have been watching Mason Marchment, but on Peeps, what's Peeps? What's Peeps? What's the chat's opinion on Peeps? With Vancouver going down? Yeah, probably. Calgary isn't going to be there, that's for sure. Calgary sucks. Vancouver had a much better chance than Calgary. Hey, Jacket, how you doing, buddy? Did you get Steele's email, Jacket? You got to get Steele's email and get to know us a little bit, and we'll talk to you more about what you were talking about. So Marchment signed a 1 year $800,000 contract. That's pretty cheap for what he's done for them this year. Marshmallow Easter candy? That's Peeps? So anyways, yeah, everybody's got to come in here and stay in here so we can get started and we can find out who got all the picks in the land and we can put it all down. I don't know how Hockey News is going to do it, but I'm going to have to kind of go slow, I guess. And you're going to put it into a computer. So, okay, I know that, Peeps. No, let me read that again. Let me read that again. What did I miss there? What's the chat's opinion on Peeps? Good or bad? On people? Yeah, we're missing Sasha. We're missing Avatar. Avatar might not be around for a while. I'll be surprised? Okay, cool. How am I going to know? Are you going to send it to me in my email or something? Oh my gosh. Yaroslav Halak won't be playing tonight. I might have to switch that. He enters COVID protocol. Lucas Walmart is placed on waivers. I don't know what's with that guy. It looks like he has all the skill in the world, but he can't stick on a lineup. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, yellow pink marshmallow candies. Okay, I don't know anything about that. Probably have seen them before. Peeps. Okay. I'm guessing that you like the Peeps. Halak. Halak is not playing. He's going into COVID protocol. He won't be playing tonight. So that means that Vladar will be playing tonight. It's a good thing I already posted the over for that game. Although I'm not sure that Vladar isn't a better option right now than Halak, to tell you the honest truth. Halak wasn't playing very well. Vladar, yeah, I guess. Let me look it up here. Is Vladar playing now? I imagine. Yeah, they hadn't had. I haven't checked. I haven't checked to see what the Ville Husso is going to be in for the Blues for some reason. Okay, I haven't put in anything for that. Dan Vladar is definitely going to be in, and nobody is confirmed for the Philadelphia. But Vladar is definitely going to be in. Okay, we got to get at her now. We'll just have to take however many people are in here and we'll go with it. Yeah, they're working with Binnington again to get his game up, I guess. Did I get your text? Yes, I did. Thank you. Awesome. I'll get you all set up in my thing so with your name and everything. So okay, let's get at her. So we're gonna tabulate all the points, and we'll see who the winner of the exhibition is, and then we'll do our picks for tonight. I'm so excited! I can't believe everybody in the land isn't here for this. My gosh, what could be more important than this? Really, I don't know. I don't know. I can't see anything that could possibly be more important. That's for sure. Okay, here we go. First game. All the way back to Friday. Okay. The first game. I'll talk about each game a little bit, but we got a lot of games to get through, so probably not too much. Capitals versus the Devils. Capitals just barely eked this one out. I actually had the Devils to win this. I had Irish took the Capitals 4-1. You got this, Hockey News Reports? Jacket had the Devils 3-1. So close. Jacket just about freaking nailed it. Mercer had the Capitals 4-3. HNR had the Devils 4-3. Perlo, I had the Devils as well, so I get a point for that, I guess. So everybody that had the Devils gets a point, 4-2. And CL has the Caps 4-2. That's who we had in the chat yesterday. Devils look terrible in this game, honestly. I thought that this was a really good place for the Devils to win, but the Capitals did pick it up. Capitals did outshoot them 40-23. Blackwood played out of his head. He was really good. Is there anything specific about this game? Not really. Let's just fly through them, shall we? Okay, unless there's something really specific that we need to talk about for a game. Oilers versus Flames. Tell me in the chat if this is working all right. Tell me in the chat if this is working, Hockey News Reports. Okay. It was 3-2. Irish had the Oilers 4-3. Hockey News Reports had the Oilers 6-3. Okay. Hockey News Reports just sent me 5 points if you get both the team and score correctly. 2 points if you get either one or the other team or score. Sounds good? Sounds good. We can do that. So 5 points if you get them both correctly, and 2 points if you get it. 2 points if you get one of them correct. That's fine, yes. So Irish gets 2 points for taking the Oilers. Hockey News Reports gets 2 points for the Oilers. Mercer gets 2 points for the Oilers. Jacket gets 2 points for the Oilers. Does CL get points? He got 3-2, but he took the Flames. He got the score right, but he took the wrong team. And then Perlo, I took 5-1 Oilers. Tell me if I'm going too fast, Hockey News Reports, or whatever. Yeah, close, CL. Very, very close. Okay. Tell me if I'm going too fast or if everything's good. This game shouldn't have been as close as it was, if I remember correctly. Connor McDavid scored in the third period his 22nd goal. How is Sutter putting out his guys right now? He seems to be just going back to basically what the old coach used to do, playing everybody about the same. Hannafin getting 22 minutes and Bennett getting a lot of minutes. For the Oilers, they're just playing the crap out of McDavid and Draisaitl, and then everybody else gets some ice time too. That's pretty much what Tippett's doing there. Barry's ice time is going down, though. Barry's ice time is going down. Larson and Nurse are getting the bulk of the ice time. Chris Russell got 22 minutes that night. Crazy. Okay, next game. Leafs versus Jets. The Leafs won 2-1 and barely won that game. I thought the Jets were going to win this. I know I had the Jets, so I don't get any points. Jacket gets 2 points for taking the Leafs. Mercer gets 2 points for taking the Leafs. CL had the Jets. H&R had the Jets. Irish gets 2 points for the Leafs. And that's it. Irish gets 2 points for the Leafs. Because I had the Oilers I had the Jets as well. The Jets should have won that game. The Maple Leafs were coming off of a long road trip. I thought they're having a hard time with Campbell. Campbell played out of his head. Next game, Avalanche versus Blues, and this game drove me crazy. Johansson in net. Binnington not playing all that great this year so far. The Avalanche are crushing everybody. The Blues have plenty of shooters to score. This is over all day. 95% of the time this is going to be over. But this was the 5%. It was 3-2 after the third. The over was 5.5. 3-2 after the second, and they couldn't score one goal in the third. Not even an empty netter. Oh, was I angry. Not too pleased at all. Okay. So, Avalanche versus the Blues. The Avs won. H&R gets 2 points for the Avs. Jacket doesn't get points. CL gets 2 points for the Avs. Mercer gets 2 points. Irish gets 5 points. And of course, Perlo Swag. Oh no, he's not there. He doesn't get Perlo Swag. He just gets the points because Irish isn't here. No Perlo Swag for you because you're not here. You don't get any. The only thing you get is a free pass to Perlo's House's spanking. That's it. That under was fishy, Jacket. That was very fishy. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. It could have been fishy. It was so crazy. Anyways, and Perlo had 9-6 Avs, but I did have the Avs, 2 points. Irish got 5 points. Let's hear some hype in the chat for Irish. He got it right. He got it right. That game pissed me off though. So angry that did not go over. Coyotes versus Ducks. The score was 4-2. Yeah. Irish hype. The score was 4-2. Coyotes versus Ducks. By the way, anybody new in here? We did a whole bunch of picks on the weekend, and now we're seeing who gets points in exhibition series, and then we're going to be in the real thing later on. Coyotes versus Ducks. Jacket had the Ducks. Hockey News Reports had 4-3 Coyotes, so close, 2 points. CL had 3-0 Ducks. Mercer had 4-2 Ducks. Irish had 4-1 Ducks. Perlo had 3-2 Yotes, so I get 2 points. Mercer had, no points. Irish, 4-1 Ducks, yeah. So there's only 2 people that had the Yotes in that game. Me and H&R got 2 points on that one. Okay, Sharks versus Kings. Everybody had the Kings. And that game surprised the crap out of me. What's going on with the Sharks all of a sudden? All of a sudden, Jones is stopping pucks, and they've got a great flow. They're playing a great transition game. I still make that pick every single time for sure, but it is what it is. They're playing like awesome, man. It's 3 games in a row. Yeah, I mean, their defense still looks pretty poor on paper, but they're getting it done. They're just finding ways. Jones is playing really, really well. That's the main reason, I think. Anyways, that was Friday. I'm trying to look at some of the... Okay. For the San Jose game. That was a shutout, yeah. So, did anybody have 3-0? Nobody had 3-0, and everybody had the Kings, so nobody got anything on that one. What's the coach playing everybody here? Patrick Marleau's only getting 12 minutes. Balcers is playing really well. Rudolph Balcers is playing the best hockey of his career. Dylan Gambrell has been huge for that team. He's brought in energy to that team that they didn't have. That guy is such a competitor. I think that's been a huge advantage. They're not overplaying Carlson. He's only playing him 20 minutes a night. And then Mario Ferraro, he's getting 22 minutes. So, and then Jones pulled the shutout with 30 shots. Marlowe is only 7 games away from most games. I know, isn't that crazy? Beating Gordie Howe. That's insane. He retires after this year. He just wanted to get to that, I imagine. Okay, let's go to Saturday's games now. No doubt, right? Okay, Saturday's games. You got all the points done up there, Hockey News Reports? You're ready for the new... We're going into Saturday's games now. Probably. He said he was willing to do that. So that's probably what's going to happen. I don't know, unless nobody really wants him, because he's not really doing much on the ice this year. So if he went somewhere, he would just be like an NHL rah-rah guy in the room. Oh, I thought you were doing it. I told you I can't keep up to that. Oh, shit. Okay, oh, man. I thought you were putting it in... Oh. Okay, just wait. I'll do it real quick now. Oh, that's not good. Anyways, I'll keep on talking to you guys while I'm quickly doing this. What I'll have to do is I'm going to have to go through all of this and we'll find out who the winner is tomorrow. I thought you were going to enter it while we were doing it. That's why I wanted to talk to you on the weekend to see how that was going to work. But miscommunication, no big deal. We got her. We'll have to go over it. I'll have to go over it after, but the problem is I'm going to be gone, so I won't be able to do it till tonight. Right now, I'll try to put everybody's points down here on the side so we know. Okay, Bruins versus Penguins. What a crazy game this was. It was just like neither goaltender could stop puck. Halak must have been already had COVID at this time. He couldn't stop nothing. Crazy game. I did take the Bruins in this game, though. I thought just seemed like they were going to... only 28 shots each. And the Bruins scored 7 goals on 28 shots against Smith and the... With Bergeron, who got the points here? Marchand had 2 goals. He's scoring a lot right now. Pasternak got him. Marchand had a hat trick. Yeah, it was a crazy game. Just basically which goaltender was going to suck the most in this game. But I don't think anybody had 7-5. Irish gets 2 points for taking the Bruins. Jacket gets 2 points for taking the Bruins. The Hockey News Reports almost had the score, but not the right team. 5-3 Pittsburgh. What was the score? 7-5, right? CL had the Bruins, gets 2 points. And that was it. Red Lightning versus the Red Wings. Um, Everybody had the Bolts, and it's funny. Everybody had the Bolts, so everybody gets 2 points at least. Everybody got 2 points because nobody got the score right. So that's Irish, CL, Jacket, Marcel, and Perlo. All got 2 points. What was this? I can't remember what was the shots for that game. Yeah, it was actually a really close game. Detroit's getting better and better all the time. Adam Erne has 8 goals this year. And I always wondered where his offense was going. Like, I always thought he was going to be more offensive than he was. He was a first round pick a while ago. I think it was like 2014 or something. It's taken him a really long time to get the offense going, but he's starting to get it going now. And this Detroit team is starting to shape up. Marcus Rasmussen is looking like he's starting to come up. Big, strong center up the middle for Detroit. He's starting to show up right now. Zadina's looking pretty good. Mantha's starting to look better as well. Like, the whole team is really playing with a lot of intention and cohesion now. It's getting better and better in Detroit for sure. Even with a really on paper poor defense, it looks like it's just getting better and better there. Grice actually had a good game, which was pretty huge. As far as Tampa, again, they're still doing what they normally do in the regular season. It seems that they're just barely winning games, and it's almost like the regular season doesn't matter to Tampa too much. And there's teams that get like that. When a team starts going to the Cup all the time, it's hard to get ramped up for regular season games. Yeah, Chicago. The Predators are just playing really, really well. Luke Cunnin is looking fantastic, coming over from Minnesota. Nobody's talking about Hines not being the coach anymore. He's got this team running pretty darn good. However, I do believe they were outshot badly in this game. Yeah, the Hawks outshot them 41-21. And Lankinen was in net. They got some lucky bounces and stuff like that. Chicago didn't really play bad here. It just didn't go their way that night. Kirby Dach had 4 shots on goal and is playing 19 minutes after a long layoff. That's good to see. Kurashev got 15 minutes. Strome is back to getting 17 minutes a night. He had 5 shots on goal. But it was a game that Chicago really should have had, and really they did outplay them, but it just didn't go their way. What do we got for points for this? Blackhawks. Jacket had the Blackhawks. He got 2. Mercer had the Blackhawks. He got 2. CL had the Preds. I had the Blackhawks, but I had 2-1. And Irish had the Hawks in OT, so Irish gets 2 as well. They're 0-3 or 0-3 or 4. Yeah, I really thought the Blackhawks would slip later because a lot of these young guys just haven't played these kind of games. And it looks like that's what's happening. 1-3, okay. Rangers versus Sabres. If you're new here, what we're doing is we're going over our weekend picks and everybody's getting points. And we're going to tabulate points so people can say they're the best in the land at picking. Rangers versus Sabres. CL had the score right, but did not have the team right. Woo! So he gets 2 points. Irish had the Rangers. Jacket had the Rangers. Perlo had the Rangers. I had the score right, though. So I get 2 points. Mercer had the Rangers and... No, I'm sorry, I did not have the score right. I had 2-1. So nobody got any points. Everybody had the Rangers. Nobody got nothing out of that one. And the Sabres are looking a lot better since Allmark. Imagine having a goaltender, what happens. Yeah, the Preds did win. 3-0, yeah. The Preds won, yeah. Imagine, it just seems that when you have a goaltender, you play a lot better. Seems that way. Are you getting points just for getting the score right? That's the way we have it right now. We could change it though. I don't know. It's pretty cool to get the score right too. But I kind of agree with you though. We were starting to run low on people when we got to the Islanders and Flyers. But the people that stuck around are going to get more points. So we have Flyers and Islanders. First, this game was weird. Hart played well. That was the good news for the Flyers fans like me, to see Hart play well. Bit of a sigh of relief. Now, it's not really a relief because it's only one game, but we hadn't even seen one good game for quite a while. But I'm just happy that he hopefully is maybe turning around. There is some hope at the light at the end of the tunnel here. Beauvillier got 2 goals. They need that huge from Beauvillier. They need Beauvillier to come up huge this year with Lee being down, the Islanders. And by the way, ever since I said that the Islanders, I thought that the Islanders were going to fade in the second half, Intrepid or whatever has not come back. He got mad and he's not coming back. We'll see if he comes back or not. Claude Giroux got 2 goals, which, again, Philadelphia needs that all the heck. From Konechny and Voracek. Lee is a massive loss for them, yeah. Myers, Sanheim, and Provorov all played over 20 minutes. Gosh Despear played 19 and Braun played 19. That's with only five defensemen. I can't remember who got injured there. As far as ice time, Wahlstrom only got 10 minutes that game. Leddy's still getting 25 minutes a night. Pellich is getting 22. Moran fought Johnston. Yeah, that was pretty huge. Sorokin had a great night. I still think that kid. And that was the other thing. I said that it's possible the Islanders let Leddy go for expansion. And I wasn't saying that Leddy, I don't think Leddy would get picked up. Because they're not going to take guys his age, I don't think. Doesn't make much sense for them to take guys his age. So they, in essence, they wouldn't be getting rid of him. And if they did want to think about it, they could throw a pick their way and say, hey, could you stay away from Leddy? Anyways, who got points here? Mercer had the Islanders. CL had the Flyers 3-2. So Mercer gets 2. It was the Islanders that won, right? 3-2, right? Yeah, the Islanders won. So Jacket gets 2, Irish gets 2, Perlo gets 2, and nobody took 3-2. So that's the points for that. Stars versus Hurricanes. I did this live with, no, that was Saturday. Sunday I did. The Sunday game I did live with the Prize, with Peyton on the radio. That was pretty cool. Uh, Stars. I, I think the Stars deserve to win this one. Yeah, the Hurricanes outshot the Stars horribly. Ottinger, this Ottinger kid is insane too. He, we're not going to be doing Sunday's games, but he stopped. What was it? Wasn't it like 40, 81, 79 of 82 shots or something like that? It was crazy. By the way, Essa Lindell has not looked good this year. I I've watched now that I've watched a few Dallas games. I don't think Essa Lindell hasn't really looked all that great. Anyways, yeah, the Stars didn't deserve to win this, but they pulled it through. They just got Nedeljkovic played well, but overall they just got lucky bounces. They really got outplayed most of the game. I know, crazy. Yeah, he's looking like they got a big decision to make when Bishop comes back. For sure. They're going to have to probably trade. I think they'll probably trade Hudobin away for now, but we'll see. Anyways, who had the score was 3-2. Robertson got more points again. Like, Robertson's kicking ass for Dallas. Mercer gets 5. No, he doesn't. Mercer gets 2 points, and nobody else had any. There was only 3 people that did that one. The second game of the back-to-back for the Blues and Avalanche now. With Ville Husso in net. Blues and Avalanche. It was 2-1. The Avalanche just eked it out. And everybody gets 2 points. Irish got 2. Mercer got 2. Jacket and Perlo got 2. Nobody had the score right. So, next game, we'll just go through them real quick here so we can get them all done. Jackets versus Panthers. 5-2 Panthers. Everybody had the Blue Jackets to win that game. So, and nobody had the score right. Wild versus Knights. Didn't you have which one, Jacket? Which one did you think you had? I'm going to keep on going here. Message me down there which one you think you had. I'll go double check here. Preds? You had Blue Jackets 3-2. It was the Panthers 5-2. Senators versus the Canadians. We didn't. Did we do that? Yeah, Montreal. We did. Everybody got 2 points. Hockey News, Jacket, Mercer, Irish, and Perlo, but nobody had 6-3. Wild versus Knights. Everybody took Vegas, and nobody got the score right. And Sharks versus Kings. Mercer gets 5 points for getting the Stars and Sharks 3-2. Irish gets the Sharks, and Perlo gets the Sharks. That's it. We'll have to tabulate those later. I don't know how we're going to do that. But 5 points for Mercer. Is Mercer in here? Yes, Mercer. You get also some swag. More swag again. Holy crap. Okay, the only thing we got left right now is Perlo rings. I just thought I'd let you know. We've had so many subscribers for our channel that we've had so many subscribers to our channel that Helen can't keep up with the bracelets and the necklaces. So we only have Perlo rings. So you're getting a Perlo ring. Hope you're okay with that. Okay. Well, we got 15 minutes. I don't know how I'm going to tabulate all this stuff. We got 15 minutes. I'll take a ring. Okay, good. Because you have to. You have no choice. We went through those pretty quick. I guess I could have talked about the games more. I know what we can do. We can talk about Sunday's games. Why not? The Red Wings versus the Lightning. Now, I had the Red Wings to win this puck line. What the heck? They're putting Curtis Gibson in net. I think that what Cooper is doing here is keeping players on their toes. Unlike the year that they won like every game and broke records, he's doing things to kind of throw them off, to give them something to rally behind, some difficulty throughout the season, so they don't get too stale like they kind of did when they went into the playoffs. So throwing in a guy like Gibson, who really has never been a good NHL goaltender, is a good way to do that. Well, it's just that goaltender is really bad. I'm trying to get it. Here we go. I'm pretty sure they outshot the Wings by quite the margin here. No, they outshot them 28-18. Yet the Wings still scored 4 goals. And a lot of those goals did not look very good at all. So it was just a case of bad goaltending, but we knew that if you put Gibson in, that's what you're going to get. He's not a good goaltender. But even at that, they still got to win those games. They're still a much better team than they showed. They should be crushing teams like Detroit. Curtis Gibson, you got a poor goaltender in there. Well, play a system that helps a goaltender win them. Be strong on the defensive end of the puck and all of those things, and push hard in the offensive zone. I think they could. I said before the season started that Calgary could be the worst team in the North. It wouldn't have surprised me at all. I really didn't like the moves they made. I didn't like their energy. I thought it would have been a really good idea for them to trade Gaudreau, because it just didn't seem to be working out there. And as it stands now, they probably will. And he's going to get even less than he was before. So they could even get less for him than they were going to be before, because he had another bad year. So they're going to be they're probably going to trade him though. There's a lot of talk of him going back to his hometown. But I mean, he doesn't have a no trade clause, I don't believe. Let me check. Does Goudreau have a no trade clause? No way, Kachuk. No way. They're not trading Kachuk. There's no chance of that. No, highly, highly unlikely. Um, I should know this already. Goudreau. No, he doesn't have a no movement clause. So, who do I think would want him? Um, I heard Philadelphia. I don't think that's the best fit. The Boston Bruins would probably be interested. Montreal would probably be interested. Maybe he's a smaller player, but still. There's LA, even Florida. I mean Pittsburgh. Like lots. Whoever needs a top six creative forward. Tons of teams out there that would be interested in Goudreau. I don't know how low they'd be trying to lowball after Goudreau hasn't had the greatest seasons, but he's still at least a 60-point player, and those are valuable in the league. No matter what you think, I mean, those are valuable in the league. So I don't think they trade Kachuk. No way. I think a lot of teams would give the moon for him, but I mean, for Matthew Kachuk, or for Matthew Kachuk, yeah, absolutely. But like, what are you talking about the moon? If I'm Calgary, let's say for some crazy reason I'm going to trade Kachuk, like you're going to have to pay enormous for him, enormous. I want somebody of real significance back, like. I have a hard time putting my head around what you would get, because how do you replace a guy like that? The only reason why they would trade him is if he asked to be traded too. It'd be so deflating to their team. Unless you're getting like Stützle back, and then there's no way Ottawa is going to do that. What are you going to give up for Goudreau if you're Ottawa? Yeah, I know, but what are you going to give up? You're going to give up Stützle? You're going to give up Shabbat? No, yeah, like what are you going to give up for him? It would take a package like Sanderson that they just picked in their first overall, Norris, their first this year, maybe something like that. Like they if you gave up Sanderson, Norris, and their first this year, I don't know if anybody's going to pick up Ennis. I think he's just too banged up now. He's too injured to play. I think this is his last year. God, the kid has taken a lot. Like he's taken a lot of injuries this last few years for sure. So I'm not sure. But you can't trade money anymore. Like even if you get a first rounder, what do you want for your first rounder? I mean, a first rounder is likely going to get you. Is your first rounder even going to get you a Kachuk? So I think you got to give up something very significant, like a Shabbat or something like that. Yeah, I don't think Ennis goes anywhere. I don't think anybody's going to pick him up. I think he's just going to clear waivers and go down. He's too much of a risk. He's too much of an injury risk. I could be wrong, but he's not really accomplishing much at this stage of his career now. Let's look at. They're going to be. It's Monahan. I think Monahan will be gone, but I don't know what you're. I'd like to say Monahan will be gone, but he's not producing enough for his 6 million. So I don't know what you would get back. Uh, but Goudreau, I think for sure. And they're going to need a player in return for him. So what other games were Sunday? Coyotes versus the Ducks. Hurricanes won 1-0 on Sunday. I did that game live with Peyton on the radio. That was pretty cool. Hurricanes deserved to win that by a greater margin than they did as well. I said Ottinger stopped. How many games did he stop in that game? It was ridiculous. I can't get it. How many shots did he stop? It's not showing up. I don't know why it does that. Won't show up. Anyways, it was a lot of shots. Capitals 5, Devils 4. The Devils almost imploded in the what is it about the Capitals and third periods, man? They just absolutely get demolished in third periods. They did manage to hold on though, and did win that game, sweeping the series. 8 games against the Devils, 8 wins. That was crazy. That's pretty hard to do against any team. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to stop for our sponsor, and then we're going to get into our picks for tomorrow. And then tomorrow, I guess we'll see who won preseason. And we'll hopefully have this a little more organized for how we do this. I'll have to talk to Hockey News Reports.
Of being in business. Let me start off by saying this. Steel Flyer stands behind this company 100%. They can taken care of Steel Flyer's furry friend for the last 2 years now, and they are a one-stop shop for everything your furry friend needs. In fact, let's find out what our friends at CCC Resorts offer. Nicole, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
Doing great, thank you. What are some of the great boarding services that you guys offer, and what do we have to do in order to get our furry friends taken care of when we are unable to travel with them?
Well, we like to bring everybody in for a tour first. That way they can see the behind the scenes, they can see where they stay, they can see where they play, and then we explain all of the fun things that we can add on to their reservation, whether it be one of our packages, either a nature walk, a ball time, or even a cuddle time.
Oh, wow, that sounds great. Boy, it sure sounds like a resort to me. So how are you today, Tracy?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Tracy, tell me, is it true that you guys have both an indoor and an outdoor pool at the Windsor location?
It is true. We've got one of each, so we're able to offer year-round swimming. The indoor pool is a great option for dogs who are swimming for therapy or rehab. It's got that sloped entry so they can wade into the water. Our outdoor pool is a little bit larger, and it's 4 foot deep the whole way across. Both of them are saltwater pools, so it's really easy on the dog's skin and coat.
Wow, that's very awesome. So then during the summer months, you have a much deeper pool outside and then a sloped entry shallow pool indoors for the dogs. Tracy, tell the folks how we can get some pool time.
Well, the first thing everyone does is come for an intro swim. We use that time to make sure the dog is comfortable in the water. We make sure they know how to get out of the pool safely, and we go over all the pool rules and etiquette with the clients as well. After that, they're able to schedule private appointments where they have the pool to themselves, or they can invite friends and have a whole group swim going on.
So after a dip in the pool, then it would have to be off to the groomers, right? I mean, our furry friends cannot go out looking their best. Nicole, what are some of the great services your top notch groomers provide?
Our Groomers, they specialize in full service grooms. We can do the basics, whether it be just a bath and a brush out or a blowout. Or for the extra pampered pooches, we can do nail dremels, we can do deodorizing soaks, and also facials.
Wow, man, that sounds like a resort if you ask me. Tracy, I know one of the main programs here at CCC Resorts is the WAGS program. The Steel Flyers dog is enrolled in this program. So why don't you tell the folks what is involved in this and how they can get enrolled?
Yeah, the WAGS program is our primary daycare option at the Windsor. It's designed to be a structured program for people who are looking for a set routine for their dog. They all come on the same days each week, which allows them to have set friends, and we know exactly what's going on with each group. So we do a little bit more activities and we build more into their daily routine there. But we've got other daycare options as well for people looking for a little less commitment. We do an hourly care where you can drop them off and just pay by the hour. We also do a day stay option, which is great for the dogs that prefer human friends instead of making friends with other dogs. And then we have a traditional daycare option as well if you're looking for the occasional outing for your dog.
Wow, there you have it. A full service groomer, a daycare program, and an indoor and outdoor pool. What more could you ask for? Sure seems like CCC Resorts has everything covered. Remember, DOG, depend on God.
How's everybody? Okay, we're going to be doing our picks now. Where is everybody? We all ready to go? 91 in Vegas? Holy crap. You're in Vegas, Jacket? Wow, that's awesome, man. I want to go to Vegas. I love Vegas. I love the weather in the winter time, though. Not a big fan of the weather in the summer, that's for sure. Okay, we're going to give everybody some time to move in here. I'm going to go grab my coffee, which is getting heated up here right now. And then we're going to bang away. We got 5 games, so it should be pretty relaxed. We can talk about each game. And I love poker. I love poker. Poker is my other favorite pastime besides hockey. Hockey, it'd be hockey and then poker. I don't go do a lot of betting for money, but I can. I have no problems betting for money, playing for money. I mean, and I'm pretty good at it actually. So. You like poker a lot too? Yeah, it's a fun game. Texas Hold'em, right? I love Texas Hold'em, man. I watch it on TV. I play it a lot. I play it online. All that stuff. It's my second favorite sport. People don't like it when you call it a sport, but well. Gotta get you guys set up on my phone here. Sam Darnold. I consider it a sport too. People don't like to consider it a sport. But if you haven't sat and played for 12 hours at a tournament, if you did, you would consider it a sport for sure, no doubt about it. So, okay, we're all ready? We're all ready to get down and dirty here? And this is now, preseason is over. We are going to start doing our points. This will be all for real points here. All the people that haven't showed up are going to be so disappointed. Perlo points for the land here. Darnold, yeah. My favorite, of course, is it Negrano? I love Negrano. Phil Ivey. Huckleberry Finn. Huckleberry, no, not Finn. Is it Huckleberry? Huck Finn, yeah. Those guys are amazing. The Magician. Did you play Poker Jacket? Yeah, the poker brat, no doubt. Yeah, the poker brat. He's an amazing tournament player, the best tournament player of all time, though. It's fun to watch him blow up, but he's an incredible tournament player. Okay, let's get into our picks. Baseball, football, hockey guy. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Monday's games. First game. Senators versus Jets. Senators versus Jets. Goaltenders, have they actually confirmed? One is, Hollebuck is for sure. I got another one coming, so just wait. I don't know why I got sneezy all of a sudden. It says Philip Gustafsson, but Forsberg got his first win last time. He looked a lot better than I thought he did. Forsberg, he hasn't really played well his whole career. But had a good game last time. This Philip Gustafsson kid is the one for the future for them, though. It's a guy that they believe is going to be their future goaltender, so we'll see. But Hollebuck in, as far as, I think they're both fairly rested. The Jets did fly there from, did they fly there from? Winnipeg. Yeah, they flew there from home, Winnipeg, and had a couple days off, so they should be okay. And then Ottawa also should be okay. They're both, neither one of them are really tired. No significant injuries. Oh, except for Gudbranson is out for Ottawa. That's recent and fairly significant for them. Jacket, 3-1 Jets. Mercer, 3-2 Jets. CL, 3-0 Jets. $400 round robin? Okay. Yeah, I think the Winnipeg really has to have this one, right? Like, I can't see any way. It would really be a fairly big disappointment for the Jets to lose this game now. After losing, did they lose 2 to Toronto? Yeah, this is one you gotta kind of have to have. Those were fairly disappointing losses with Hollebuck in net against probably a rookie kid. I would say that the Jets will win this fairly significantly. Gustafsson does look good and could hold them in decent. Assuming he's in, we don't even know that yet. But I'm going to go 4-1 Jets. I think they're going to win by quite a bit. Yeah, Ottawa, I mean, Ottawa's always going to work hard. No doubt about that. Who is it? They were, I want to go look at that again, the weekly, because this is in Winnipeg? Or are they at Ottawa? I think I'd have this figured already. They're at Winnipeg. Okay. Yeah, I can't see one reason why Winnipeg loses this game. Uh, they had to fly to Winnipeg, which it wasn't that bad. They did have a couple days to get there, so they should be fairly rested. But the only way Winnipeg loses this game is if they're looking past them, because I do believe they play Montreal after this 2 days later. So they got to play this game at home and then fly to Montreal. The only way they lose this game is if they're looking past them, I think. It is in Winnipeg, yeah. Whoever's new here, what we're doing is you tell us what the score and what the team is, and you're going to collect points for Tuesday. Come back here, and we'll tell you who the winners are. We're going to do it for this month and see who the winner of the month is, and then I don't know what they're going to get. It's going to be pretty cool. I was thinking that maybe the winner of this will be able to dare me something. Would you like that? Like dare me to have to wear like something, or you have to dare me to do something. Would you guys be into that? If we don't come up with some interesting stuff to do for... You like that? Okay. Whoever wins the month gets to dare me to do something. And I have to videotape it or something. No, I already am. The only way I win the dare is if I win. So I'm going up against everybody. Shave my eyebrows. Oh my gosh. That would be something. Ride in the Perlocopter. That'll be interesting. Okay, we'll do that. Shave my eyebrows. That would suck. Oh my gosh. I'd have to make sure. I'd have to okay that with the little lady. But that's what it'll be. You got all month to think about it. Put on a mullet. Where am I going to find a mullet? I have to find a mullet wig somewhere? So whoever's in here, you're going to give points, and the person who wins gets to dare me something. At the end of the month, you're going to tabulate points. Not to mention, you get the Perlo Performer of the Month, and an opportunity to eventually go into the Perlo Hall of Fame. I can buy a wig. We can do that. But you got to win. So you guys think about all this stuff, and you can come up with something. So when you're in the chat, when you're in all these chats, bring everybody back here to the live, to this stream. Tell them what we're doing. When you're in all the other chats, you let them know that they're doing a dare. Whoever wins gets to dare me something. Okay, let's go to the next game. Oilers versus Canadiens. This one's interesting. Oilers on the road against the Canadiens. Price should be in net. I'm actually kind of leaning Montreal on this, except Price has been so crappy. After losing to Ottawa 6-3, you got to think that Montreal is going to be coming out hard here to start out with. It's just the reason why they lost to Montreal was Price, wasn't it? They didn't play all that well. Price didn't play all that well again. It looked like he was kind of on the road again to being okay. I mean, we keep on giving excuses for Price now for the last 2 years, and I have been too, I admit it. I've been giving Price lots of excuses. But, oh, by the way, Hockey News Reports isn't even here. I've been giving him lots of excuses, but it's gotten to the point now where there can be no more excuses. He simply is not good. He's very average for the last 2 years now. It is Price and Smith. Jacket is taking Canadian Habs 4-2. Mercer is taking Oilers 4-3. Hockey News Reports is probably going to come back at the end and then give all of his picks back. The Oilers did do a road, had to fly to Montreal from Edmonton, but I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, I gotta go back a week. Do I have this right? They played Toronto, then they played Montreal, then they went home and played Calgary, and now are back on the road again. Is that right? Huh. They were out east. They flew all the way back home, played Calgary, and then flew all the way back to play Montreal. What the heck is that? CL is taking the Habs 4-2. I'm taking the Oilers 3-2. I'm not really sure about this game. I'm all over the place with this game. Oh, that's right. But still, they flew all the way home, played Calgary, and then flew all the way back to Montreal again. Let me look at that again. I wonder, were there home games that they didn't do? Because, okay, Edmonton. They played at Toronto, at Montreal. Then they had 2 days off, flew home, played Calgary. Oh, that's right. They were supposed to play Vancouver. All right. And then went, okay, that made sense. Okay, that's right. Yeah. That's pretty crazy. Eh? You fly all the way down for one, ended up being one game, and then fly all the way back east again. But anyways, I think I slightly have the Oilers, but I'm not really strong on that game. Uh, Montreal's depth can kill Edmonton. Like they've got, especially with Stahl going to be in the lineup tonight, their depth could really do a damage on Edmonton for sure. I think. What's next? Senators, Jets, Flyers, and Bruins. And we know that Vladar is going to be in net. Yeah, they took. Yeah, you're back. Okay, what do you got for Senators and Jets hockey news reports? Oh, Jackets got 6-2 Bruins. With Vladar, and I believe, I don't think it's been confirmed yet. Carter Hart's still not confirmed yet. I better update my injuries before we move on here too. Hockey News Reports has 4-3 Jets. 4-3 Jets. Boston, Halak is out, yeah. Oh wait, what about Tuukka Rask? Tuukka Rask is not going to play. Mercer. (4-1) Boston. CL, you know he's going with Philly. CL, you got everything so far, CL. If it's Elliott, 7-2. Yeah, we don't know about that. Hockey News Reports, what do you got for Oilers and Canadians and Flyers Bruins? Three, 2 Oilers. And Flyers Bruins. I'm going to go. I'm going to go 4-3 Bruins. I don't think you're getting. I think it's 5.5, isn't it? Oh yeah, you are taking them to. You are betting against them to win. Hockey 6-5 Bruins. Yeah, you're going against your halves. Wow. Oh, the Edmonton game. Yeah, I think well, yeah, the Edmonton game. Yeah, all the all the trends point to under there for sure. Yeah. Uh, Smith is playing really well. The only thing that concerns me is Price craps the bet again. Yeah, I, it would be best if you could. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. It would be best if because texting afterwards. I'll try it. It's just yeah. Especially when we get lots and lots of people in, it's gonna be. It'll be. I'm hoping that I can start having a regular person here on all the time. That way, somebody can write down what's going on everyone because we're usually have way more people than this. And now that we're doing a competition, I'm sure we will get this. Okay, you say so. He's been struggling. Well, I mean, he had a couple good games and then he crapped the bed again. So he could bounce back. Could be just a bad game, but it's getting to the point with Price where excuses are no longer there anymore. Okay. Well, we got more than 5 games. How long do we have? A half an hour? Okay, we better get going here. No, we don't have. Yeah, yeah. I do. I know you know your halves, buddy. Okay, we did Ottawa, Winnipeg, Philadelphia, Boston, Flyers, Bruins, Oilers, Canadians. Oh, yeah, right. Now, Colorado, Minnesota. Avalanche versus Wild. This is a tough one for sure. I believe it's Grubauer and Talbot has already been confirmed. Just going to double check here. Yeah, Grubauer and Talbot is already confirmed. I did the weekly on this before already. Why do I... Minnesota is playing... They just played a crap load of road games. Last week they played 4 road games with a back-to-back in the middle. They had a day off and now another one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 games in 8 nights on the road for Minnesota with travel. Wow. Colorado, who should have crushed St. Louis. Oh, okay. I won't complain about that anymore. They're also playing 5 games in 8 nights, but they're all been at home. So I'd say they have a little bit of an advantage there. Oh, Parise won't be in either? I knew Zuccarello wasn't going to be in, but I didn't know Parise. Okay, so who was that? Hockey News Reports? Hockey News reports 3-2 Avs. CL 4-1 Avs. Mercer 5-2 Avs. Oh yeah, that's right. If you get the OT correct, what are we going to give for that? Hockey News reports. Jacket. 3-2 Avs. Seven points, yeah. Okay. If you get OT correct, you get another 2 points. 7 points. So Perlo, I will go with I'll go with 3-1 Avs. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. Those are two hot goaltenders going right there. But if anybody's new here, we're just giving scores for each game, who's going to win. You get points, and then you win a fabulous prize. You can win fabulous prizes, and you can also dare me at the end of the month to do anything semi-reasonable. But, yeah, you can dare me to do something. Yeah. So this is the first game of the regular season. First game of the regular season, right, boys? Look how my stream is going funny on my phone, but not everywhere else. 7 points sounds good. Okay, so we're going to go to our next game now. If anybody's new here and you want to do picks for the other games, we can do that right now, so you're lucky, fortunately for you. Avs 2-1. Avs 2-1 for Jacket. Get pumped. Yeah, okay. Now, next game. Golden Knights versus the Blues. I am Knights versus Blues. What? Ville Husso's going to be in net. Ville Husso's going to be in net, and I don't think it's been confirmed for Vegas. Brian Elliott is going to be in net for Philadelphia. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Brian Elliott's going to be in net. The only thing that's really for sure about that is I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. Robin Lehner is likely and Ville Husso. What about that? What about that? It's cool, but what is it about? Anyways, I got to get the scores here. Regular season has begun. Jacket 5-4. Has 5-4 Knights. HNR 6-2 Knights. The only problem I have with taking the Knights here is that they don't have what's his name in there up the middle there. Because he got suspended. Chandler Stevenson. They're really weak up the middle right now, and you never want to be weak up the middle, right, boys and girls? No, you do not. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, Chandler Stevenson, that's right. I'm missing scores, I know I am. Hockey News reports 6-2. CL has Vegas 3-0. Whoever's in the house, you can put all you new people that just came in, tell me the scores of the games. We're doing the scores of the games and you're going to get points. And this is the beginning of the regular season. So you tell me the team and the scores. And for now, I may let you do the earlier games. But as we get going, you won't have time for that. You're going to have to be in the chat to do the games. Mercer. 5-2 Vegas. Because Chandler Stevenson's out, I just have a feeling here. Lehner is in net against Philly Huso. If it wasn't Huso, but Huso has been playing better. I'm actually on the fence about this game. Yeah, these teams do always play close games. I'm going to go off the board here. I'm going to take the Blues. Four, 3. Perlo takes Blues. 4-3. Blues. In overtime. 4-3 Blues in overtime. So yeah, anybody coming in here? Yeah, that's true. It's going to be 4 straight too, right? Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't like this game. I haven't put it in for my picks yet because I just don't like this game. I just have a funny feeling about the Blues in this game. But the Blues have got it. This is a must win for the Blues. The Vegas has been struggling a bit lately. They're really not the same team without Chandler Stevenson in there because they don't have much depth up the middle. I think that they have. I think they're having a difficulty having Glass. Like they really don't have anybody to play up the middle there. And with O'Reilly and the Blues are stacked up the middle, I just got a feeling that they're exposed there, and the Blues can take them. Bill Tortolet, first of all, thanks for coming. I hope you've subscribed and hit the bell. Awesome. How do I feel about the Bruins picking up either Kyle Palmieri or Matthias Ekholm at the trade deadline? You're right about that. That's a good point. A goaltender might be something that they're looking at there as well. The problem is they only have so much to give up. I'm sure they're floating DeBrusk out there, and I think they got to go for it every year right now. So if they can get Palmieri for DeBrusque and a pick or something, I think that's especially if they can find a way to re-sign him and keep him under the cap, because they need some secondary scoring there, and DeBrusque doesn't seem to be the answer. So, yeah, I would say the Bruins doing that would be very good. Ekholm's going to be pretty darn pricey. I don't know if they want to go that hard. Maybe they do. I mean, if they want to go hard at it and they want to give up another good young defenseman and a first round pick, because that's what it's going to cost, at least that, because there's going to be, and not only that, I don't think Ekholm's going to be available now. Nashville's in a playoff race, so I don't think now that they're going to be there, that Ekholm is going to be on the trade block. Over the Blues. Yeah, I mean, both the Blues and Vegas have been playing. The Blues have been really playing poorly. You bet. Yeah, St. Louis Blues PL seems like a very good spot there. For sure. Anyways, I didn't put my pick in. Yeah, I got 4-3 Blues in OT. I could change that. I haven't even put my pick in for tonight, so that could change. I don't think Ekholm is possible. Maybe go Arizona, go Hjalmarsson. But Hjalmarsson's in a playoff spot now, too. So what defensemen are out there? Like, not too many defensemen out there. Palmieri, though, for sure. As far as goaltenders, what is there out there for goaltenders besides Bernier? In Detroit, possibly. Do you think Vegas should go for Casey Middlestat? I don't know. I don't know if Buffalo's willing to sell low on Casey Middlestat right yet. Yeah, I think the over in that game is a pretty good one too, for sure. So, okay, we got, what am I? Okay, who's that fellow? Bill. Did you like that answer, Bill? Do you know anybody else that they could go for as far as a goaltender? Right now, it's hard to tell because you don't know who's out for sure. Ottawa's out, but what are they going to give up for a goaltender? Unless you want to get Murray, no. Detroit's out. Bernier seems to be the guy. Bernier's going to be out there for a lot of for a lot of teams. Bernier could end up costing you a lot more than you want to pay. I think a lot of teams are going to be going after him. But that would be the guy. And I agree, though, with Rask being hurt, Halak has not looked good. It would probably be a good idea for them to find some security there in goal for Boston. Rittich could be available. I mean, Rittich is not that great, but he can get on a hot streak at times. Probably wouldn't cost you too much. That's a good one there, Hockey News. H&R. Good one for sure. Okay, let's go to our next game. Leafs versus Flames. Leafs will have Campbell and Ned, who's just cray hot. I'm sure Calgary will be combating with Markstrom. This is both on a back-to-back. I'll let you guys pick, and then I'll talk about this game. But it should be a pretty interesting game. I don't know. I'll just let you guys say what you're going to say about it. I'm pretty sure you guys will all agree with me on this game. CL has got the Leafs 4-1. 4-1 Leafs. Bruins 5. Okay, Tortolot. Bill Tortolot. Is that how you say it? Tortolot? 5-3 Bruins. 5-3 Bruins. What did you say about that? Can play like they did against the Penguins. I think they can win that tonight. I think you're right. I think they can win that tonight. I might even have to change my pick now that I found out Elliott is in that. So Mercer has Leafs 3-1. Yeah, anyways, I'll talk about this game a bit now. I think Calgary is. We already talked about it. Like, could Ottawa take over Calgary for last spot? Yes, I do think so. I think bringing Sutter in there was all they were doing with Sutter is trying to find out who they were going to get rid of. And they trust his opinion on who to get rid of and who to keep. Jacket, 3-2 Toronto. And they all know it. He's an axe guy, and they're just playing to basically stay in Calgary. And that's kind of how it is. Like, they know going into it, all the players know that the reason why Sutter is there is to see who wants to be in Calgary and who doesn't. And whoever looks like they don't want to be in Calgary after they know that. Yeah, Carter Hart's not going to be in net though, Bill. That's the thing. Yeah, it's a playoff game for Calgary for sure, but I just don't see them having enough heart to win anything right now. Their best players are not being their best players. And yeah, I don't see it. No, there's no way you trade Lindholm. That would be crazy. Goudreau, if they can find a place for Monahan, but who wants to take Monahan, really? He's $6 million a year. He's a 50-point guy. It would have to be some team that thinks that they're going to get more out of him than Calgary can. And your return is not going to be sexy, for sure. Maybe if Monahan goes to Columbus and plays with a guy like Laine, it can turn him around a bit. You can. I heard that Calgary already said everybody's on the block. Yeah. So, I mean, I would definitely be looking to trade Giordano. It doesn't really make sense now to keep him. They got to do a retool, yeah. I'd say probably Giordano. You keep Rasmussen, you keep Lindholm, keep Kachuk. Probably keep Valimaki. You just brought Tanev in, so you might keep him. Keep Markstrom, I guess you have no choice. Well, Giordano's getting old, right? So by the time you're relevant again now, even if you do a retool, he's probably going to be too old to help you. So I imagine there would be teams. What's his contract, though? Let me look up here what his contract is before I go off all willy-nilly like that. He's got a no movement clause, so he'd have to agree with it. He's got 2 more years at 6 million. Yeah, somebody would give him a shot for sure. Uh, but Backlund, do you keep Backlund at 5 million? You could, I guess. Yeah, price tag on the Flames. You'll never get rid of Lucic to save your life. You know, keep Mangiapane probably. Dylan Dubé, I suppose, but you know, a lot of guys are going to be gone for sure. It'll be really interesting to see what they get for Goudreau. I'm sure Goudreau is gone. Is our Boston guy fan here still here? What about Goudreau? How would you like Goudreau? Say you give up a DeBrusque. Let's look at Boston here. How would you like a Goudreau on your team? Lucic is for eternity. His contract is brutal. It's like 4 more years or 3 more years or something like that. We go back to cap friendly here to see Boston's. If I'm trading Goudreau to Boston, I would like, well, I guess it's almost a foregone conclusion that DeBrusque will be part of a deal like that. But I'd probably be looking for a center. And Boston doesn't really have a center to give up that would be worth it. Krejci's too old. But if not, then I guess I'm looking at a young defenseman in the system maybe. Well, they're already talking about giving up DeBrusque. I'd want DeBrusque and Brandon Carlo, and I don't think they'd want to do that. No, I said Giordano has a no movement clause. Giordano has a no movement clause. 2 years at 6 million. I'm sure there's somebody out there that would be willing to take Giordano off their hands. Lots of teams, like if I don't know off the top of my head, like what a team that would be right in the midst of winning a cup and needs a defenseman. The Winnipeg Jets would probably take a long look at Giordano. But it's weird. What would you offer? Because he's 36 years old. What are you going to get for him? You're probably going to get a draft pick and maybe a player to make it even out a little bit. But imagine Giordano on Winnipeg. That'd be friggin' awesome for Winnipeg. Wow, that's almost too much for Giordano. If I'm Calgary, I say yes to that. First, second, Lawton and Lindblom. Holy crap. Talking about going all in there for a 36-year-old player. I mean, he would look good in Philly, don't get me wrong, but that is a lot. Holy crap. I don't think they'd have to give up that much. Honestly. Now, you're doing him a favor, though, by taking Ghost. So, yeah, it's an awful lot. It actually kind of makes sense, though, when you think about it. Yeah, I think Campbell's probably starting in the playoffs, too, yeah. Yes, they're going to keep Anderson for sure. Oh, Johnny Gaudreau? Gaudreau to the Flyers. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Lindblom, I don't know. You don't know what he's going to be yet after his recovery from injury. Lawton can put the puck in the net pretty good. That's fair. You're doing him a favor for taking Ghost. No, that's not a bad deal. Blom is a very iffy player to add in that. You'd have to go through, like, what would Boston offer? Boston would probably offer DeBrusk. I'd want DeBrusk and, like, Zaboral or something like that. And a first for Gaudreau. Just imagine Boston with that kind of scoring on their second line. Like, no, that's right. We better get going on our games here. We're talking about. We got one more left. Oh, I didn't get all the ones for the Flames. Let me see here. Who else had Leafs versus Flames? I've only got 3 picks for the Leafs versus Flames, and then we'll get into our last pick. Johnny Gaudreau. Yeah, it's not a bad deal. You want Sagan and Dougie Hamilton back on the Bruins. Yeah, I don't think that's happening. Dougie Hamilton's going to be getting like $8 to $9 million a year. And Sagan, yeah, that's not going to happen. I imagine you do want that. Just imagine you could have had Barzal. Could have had Barzal. I've only got 3 picks. I've only got CL, Mercer, and Jacket for the Toronto Maple. Okay, Hockey News reports. Hot take. 5-2 Flames. That is a hot take. That's pretty crazy. So I guess I'll put mine in, but I'm missing somebody's here. I'm going to say 4-1 Leafs. 4-1 Leafs for me. Okay, we'll go to the last game. Yeah, Coyotes versus Kings. Peterson, I believe, is confirmed already. No, Aiden Hill is going back to back. Aiden Hill is going back to back for the Yotes. And they have not said who's going to be in for LA. If it's quick, it could change everything. Brad Robson, you got to put the score in too, buddy. You'd say Reimer for what, Jacket? Reimer to Boston to have a goaltender case. Brad Robson, you got to just give us a score too, buddy. Robson's taking the Kings and just need a score. Jacket is taking the Kings 2-1. CL is taking the Kings 3-2. HNR is taking the Yotes 5-4. Wow. Mercer's going with the Coyotes. Anybody else out there? Yes, that's, hey, hockey, hot take hockey just came in. John, you just came in for day one of the regular season. That's all right. You can come in tomorrow. We're tabulating points now on all the games. And the person who wins this month can dare me to do something. Whoever wins for this month. Hot take in the house. Yeah. The goat 2. So I'm going to take the Kings. Because I like Peterson in net. However, the Kings are very injured on defense. It's a tough game. It's a tough game to pick. Just Hill playing back-to-back. Hill has not really shown very well to me. I'm going to take 3-2 Kings. Jacket gotta go. If I win, just give you Liam, okay? Yeah. Yeah. See you tomorrow, Jacket. Thanks for coming in. And for all our new people, I'm a little scared of that game. I think the reason why, Robson, the reason why Vegas has lost 3 games is not having Chandler Stevenson. Before the season started, I said that I was a little concerned if Vegas had any injuries to their centerman, to their center position, because Glass doesn't look ready yet. Oh, I thought you were going. Okay. Glass doesn't look ready yet, and Chandler Stevenson isn't really what you would call a top 2 center, but he's been doing very well in that role, and that just leaves Carlson and who else. So, and ever since he not got injured, but he got suspended. Ever since they got suspended, they haven't been able to win. So HNR left. Okay, well, I got to message him because we got to do the picks. We got to discuss some things, but I'll do that tonight. But anybody who's in here now, oh, you got 5-1 Kings, Tortolot? Okay. Yeah, that's what. Would you agree with that? I mean, I think they'll be fine once they get Chandler Stevenson back. Look for them to shore up their center position at the trade deadline. I would say Vegas. They really could use a second line center there. I don't know who it would be. On the top of my head. And welcome to the channel, Bill and Brad. Thanks for coming in. Tell all your friends we have a blast here. Oh, cool. Right on. Yeah, I think they'll go for a center. Maybe over at Anaheim there. I mean, maybe Fabry, Detroit will look at possibly. I don't know if they see Fabry in their plans for the future. Ottawa, they don't really have anybody either. Do you think they work around it tonight? Yeah, that's my big thing. I just have a feeling about St. Louis tonight. Oh yeah, we'll have more. We'll have more. We'll have so many people in here, we won't know what to do with them all. But okay, to all you people, I'm here 3 to 5 Eastern, 1 to 3. It's actually I got to get going now. I went a little longer because we had some new people, and I want to give you a chat and just let you know what we're all about here. We like to have fun. We do picks. We talk hockey. Everything you can possibly imagine. We talk about trades. Trade deadline. I'm going to be over at Go to Off the Wall Hockey and subscribe to him. I'm going to be doing a full day of trade deadline with the GOAT for on there. Hockey news report, or not hockey news reports, but Hot Take Hockey will probably be live too. Check him out. He's awesome. Hot Take Hockey John is great. Well, Jason Botterill's already gone, but Hall will be going for sure. I'm pretty positive about that. Question is where. I just heard that LA and San Jose might be interested in Hall. Oh, it's fun. I enjoy it. You guys coming in tomorrow. See you here. Brad, see you, Bill. Sorry, I got to get going here. Have a great day, everybody. Check out, remember the trade deadline show that's coming up. Go to all. And this is all part of the Steel Flyers All Sports Network. You see that in the background? It's a website. We have all sports. It's not just a Flyers site. It's all sports all the time. It's an amazing website that's growing. That's going to have a live feed running through it. It's going to have podcasters and writers for every sport, for every team. Absolutely amazing. It's all part of that network. We're all part of that network. So I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody. Lots of love to you. Okay, bye.